Well, welcome back to Storytime. Glad you've joined us today. I'd like to share a story today from the book of Esther in the Old Testament. This is one of my favorite stories, so I hope you will enjoy it. This story is written from the viewpoint of Esther herself, so I hope you enjoy. Lots of kids dream of being kings or queens, and I'm one of the lucky few. I actually got to be a queen, but it wasn't really luck, and it wasn't for any reason that I ever expected. I was just a girl when it all started. I was living with my cousin Mordecai, who had adopted me and raised me like his own daughter. We were Jews, which meant life wasn't always very easy. One day, King Xerxes decided to find a new queen. Lots of girls tried out, but the king chose me. Xerxes treated me better than I could have imagined. My life was filled with the most delicious feast and the sweetest perfumes, the fanciest clothes, and the most brilliant jewels. But there were some problems. I didn't tell the king that I was a Jew because Mordecai told me to keep it a secret. And on top of that, King Xerxes' right-hand man Haman, well, he hated my cousin Mordecai because Mordecai refused to bow down to Haman, so that scoundrel Haman had a plot to trick the king into ordering all the Jews to be killed. Every last one of us, including me. Mordecai told me to talk to Xerxes right away and plead for the Jews, but it was risky. I could be killed. Yet, if I didn't try, then all the Jews, my people, would die for sure. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. But Mordecai helped me make up my mind, and he said, "Maybe you were made a queen for just this time." Well, that's all I needed to hear. I had to try. I invited Xerxes and Haman to a fancy dinner. Haman thought it was quite an honor to dine with the king and the queen, and little did he know what was about to happen. The king started the meal by asking what I wanted. "I'll give you anything," he said, "even if it's half of my kingdom." "I have just one request," I said. "Would you please spare my life and the lives of my people, the Jews? Someone has paid to have us all killed." Xerxes turned red with anger. "Who would do such a terrible thing like that?" he asked. "Who would dare hurt the queen?" I pointed at Haman. "He's our enemy, my king," I said. Haman was dead before bedtime. And not only were my people safe, but the king also made Mordecai his new right-hand man. Xerxes gave him a royal robe and a gold crown and put the king's ring on his finger. God made sure I became the queen at just the right time. Since God loves us, he put me in just the right place to save his people from disaster. When the king chose me to be his queen, I had no idea what was going to happen. Xerxes thought I was beautiful, and he really liked me. It was a strange new royal world I was living in, and I wasn't sure what made me so special. But God knew what was going to happen. God placed me there for one reason: to protect his people. That happens to people a lot. They find themselves in situations where they're not comfortable, or where they feel they don't belong, or where they have no idea what's going to go on. But God always knows our future. God puts us in the places that he knows we're supposed to be. Who knows what God may have in store for you? You too may get the chance to do something special. Thank you for joining us for Storytime today. Hope you'll see you next week.